things might just work out for Joe Biden in the economy as well. The cycle, we're looking at the interest rate cycle. It's starting to come down. The Federal Reserve, might start cutting rates, before November. Would that have a big effect on his vote?
Not a big effect. Keep in mind, Laura, politicians worldwide know this. The economy doesn't translate into votes right away.
Yeah.
People don't feel bad on Monday, then go shopping on Tuesday and feel better and change their vote. He's probably got to do something by this summer. Inflation here is still sort of hanging around. The Federal Reserve had a meeting this week and said they were still planning on cutting rates, which would be good for Joe Biden, but they're not doing it right now. So typically speaking as a former politician, Joe Biden has to see this economy turn around dramatically by the summertime, June or July, maybe August. It's going to have an impact on the election.
Yeah, I might just miss him. Finally, let's talk about Donald Trump's legal woes. I can't keep up, I got to be honest. Is that still hurting him, not hurting him? Is it helping him in some pockets?
I saw a pollster, a friend of mine, one of the most famous pollsters in the country this week, give a speech and says it looks like Donald Trump is going to have his assets seized by the state of New York because of the judgment against him in New York, because of his inability to raise the bond necessary during his appeal, that they might literally slap a lock on the front door of Trump Tower in New York City. I'm not making that up. And no, it sounds bizarre, but that actually could happen. And what the pollster said was, that would probably be at least worth 5 or 6 points to Donald Trump in a national election. It would make him continue to look like a victim. So we're really sort of in an alternate universe here in the United States right now, where losing a case, losing $500 million, then having your assets seized help you politically. But it looks like that might be the way it works out.
That was Frank, I take it?
That was Frank Luntz, yeah.
Yeah, right. So what does he think? What's his prediction at this point?
Flip a coin right now. Look, it's going to go back and forth right now, Laura. You've seen this in the polling. Even the polling right now that was good for Joe Biden is very close. Even the polling that was good for Donald Trump 3 or 4 weeks ago was very close. The country is very evenly divided, and they're not going to come together. This is going to be a back and forth race throughout the entire spring and summer. Both of these candidates are able of sticking their feet deep in their mouths. So you could always have somebody make a big mistake late. It's going to make for some compelling television and watching for the politicos amongst us.
Absolutely. Well, I'll tell you what, that was a compelling dinner we had in the midterms with you and Frank Luntz. And he was spot on then, and closely follow what he and you say in the lead up to November. Mick, thanks so much. We'll check in with you soon.
Thanks, Laura.